Hey guys, just a quick update for Bitsports. As you guys know, there was a hack over the weekend, and right now they're putting together some sort of solution, and they're going to be releasing that in their upcoming Zoom. So let's go ahead and give you this quick update. I know a lot of you guys, you're in Bitsports, or maybe you're maybe thinking about getting in. Let me give you the skinny on what's going on right now. So real quick, I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into Bitsports or anything in the crypto passive space, just know that there is risk involved. If you're going to get in, only put in what you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So that being said, Bitsports been around for 6 months. It's been, prior to the hack, of course, it was a smooth running, paying withdrawals were smooth. Everything was going great with the platform. Again, you were able to make up to 2.4% daily, depending on your package, and everything was running very very smooth with it up until that hack over the weekend, where I mean, again, I don't know the specifics on their end, or I don't know if it's an inside job, an outside job, a mix of an inside and outside job. Even they verified and acknowledged that, hey, they said on the last Zoom over the weekend that, hey, this can be an inside job. We don't know. We're trying to investigate what's going on. But essentially, there was a hack where people's withdrawal addresses were changed. People that had withdrawals that they had tried to put through, because again, I believe it was the 20th of the month. So again, what happens on the 20th with this platform is you can withdraw out from the P wallet. So there was a lot of withdrawals going through that day. Okay. I don't know if it was coincidence or if it was designed that way. Because I guess the hackers knew that there was going to be a lot of withdrawals going through that day because everyone withdraws from their P wallet on the 20th. So people's withdrawal addresses were changed. And again, normally you're not able to change that address unless you have 2FA, you have access to the person's email. So how they were able to change those email addresses is beyond me. Again, that leads me to think that it was an inside job. But again, I can't verify that or prove that. But what they did was they said, look, there's a lot of withdrawal addresses that were changed. I don't know if it was everybody, but I certainly, when you look in the chat at the time, there was a lot of people saying, hey, my withdrawal address was changed. Something's going on. And people that had, withdrawal requests that already had gotten processed to those unknown wallets. Well, I mean, I don't think there's any way to get those funds back. And the people that maybe their withdrawal request wasn't processed yet, but it was pending. Some of them, not all of them, I would imagine, but some of them were able to cancel their pending withdrawal to stop it from going through. Ultimately, I think there was, you know, what the company did is they said, look, we're just going to cancel all withdrawals all across the board. And, we're going to try to sort this out. So they did a Zoom on, I think it was, I want to say Sunday or Saturday. It was on the weekend, right? The hack took place on the weekend. They immediately did a Zoom a couple of hours later, and they said, hey, this is what's going on. Give us a couple of days. We're going to try to investigate and sort everything out. We'll do another Zoom during the week. All right. So tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the 25th, they will be doing a Zoom. When I say they, I'm talking about the team, the owners, the COO, the CEO. They're going to get on and explain exactly what happened, which we already, at the end of the day, my take is, look, you can explain it, and at the end of the day, we can't verify what's what anyways. Ultimately, you know, we have to figure out what's going to happen here with the platform. Is it going to keep going forward? Is our withdrawals going to get turned back on? Are they going to let us put our correct addresses back in? All of that is yet to be known. Okay, so again, hopefully they talk about that tomorrow. This is what they just posted right now. Again, they just posted this a couple of minutes ago. This is, dear users, we want to inform you that we are currently undergoing some internal processes as part of our upcoming steps. We would like to notify you that for security reasons, we have recently canceled the thousands of pending withdrawals that our system had recorded. This is a vital and important step in moving forward with everything we are working on. We will provide you with more details in our upcoming Zoom scheduled for tomorrow, 10/25/2023. I don't think they put a time here, but we'll see, if they update us with the time. But again, that's what's going on. So if you're in Bitsports, if you have funds in Bitsports, you're probably going to want to plug in or at least get the intel on what's exactly happening, so you know what the course is moving forward. Will they allow us to withdraw? Will they allow us to update the the wallet addresses? Or on the flip side of it, is it done? Like, are they going to say, hey, they might come on tomorrow? Who knows? They might come on tomorrow and say, hey, we can't move forward. We're going to shut it down, and or do what some of these other platforms have done and say, hey, we're going to shut down for 30 days or 60 days, and we're going to issue refunds and all that other stuff. Which, by the way, anytime a platform says they're going to issue refunds, they never issue refunds. Okay, I've yet to see a platform actually, you know, issue the refunds that they said they were going to issue. It's basically a tactic to kind of draw out, the rug, right? They want to make it. They want to, what's the word? They want to drag you along, so you kind of go along with what they're saying. Because of course you're going to want to get a refund. You're going to want to, you're going to be okay with them pausing the platform for 30 or 60 days as long as it quote unquote comes back. It never does. Okay. So we'll see what these guys say. Again, I'm not married to any platform. This was a platform we got into, 6 months ago. A friend of mine had brought it to me. Good guy. He's still a good guy. I still, think he's a real good guy. He's not part of the team. He's not part of this. Although he was way, way high up there. I think he was the highest ranked person in the company. And again, he's a friend of mine. We worked together in the past. He was actually my sponsor at another platform probably a year or two ago. So when he brought this to me, it was, I trusted him. It made sense. And, we got in at the right time. It ran for 6 months, did really, really well with it. So, we'll see what happens. Okay. Again, this is just another reminder that, these platforms can go sideways, up until last Friday. Matter of fact, that Thursday, or I'm getting my days mixed up, the day before the hack, I actually had talked about this platform saying, hey, look, this platform is going well. We've gotten every single withdrawal request. It's running smooth. Payouts are running smooth. And then boom, on a drop of a dime, these platforms can go sideways. That's why I say only put in a risk capital, guys. Okay. Again, I always say, look, do your own research, do your own due diligence. At the end of the day, look, the reality is I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. You can do as much research. You can sit there for 24 hours straight and research, and sometimes it'll still go sideways. Because again, you don't know, there's things that happen that are beyond your control or unexpected. There's a hack here, there's an exploit, code is not right, whatever. But what you can control is only putting in risk capital. Okay. You want to only put in risk capital into these platforms, and then you immediately want to pull out your seed capital, right? Like for me, my rule of thumb, and I have a wash, rinse, repeat methodology. Whenever I get into a platform, I'll get in, then I'll pull out my seed capital, because ultimately I want to be in profit and just have house money, right? I want to have house money in a platform. So if it goes sideways, right? And again, we don't know when these platforms go sideways. They all pay until they stop paying, right? So if and when that happens, I want to be in a position where I've already pulled out what I put in, and essentially we're just playing with profit. So if it goes sideways, yeah, it's going to still suck. Don't get me wrong. Nobody likes a platform going away, but at least you pulled out your seed capital. Okay. Don't be one of these people that are just compounding, constantly putting money into a platform, never pulling money out or putting money back in your wallet. That's no good. I've had people, that some of these people, some of you guys have messaged me and saying, hey, what's your strategy with this platform? And I always say, look, I'm going to lock in profit. I always tell everybody to lock in profit. Well, I'm going to compound. I'm going to compound. I said, well, I can't tell you what to do, but if I were you, I would pull out, your seed capital before you continue to compound. Well, I really think this one's going to last a long time, so I'm going to compound. Okay, well, if it lasts a long time, great. Hopefully it does. You can compound to the moon, but pull your seed capital first. Oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. All right, well, there's some people that just are hard headed and they want to do it that way, when I've been in this space for a long time. So I always pull out my seed capital. And again, this is another reason, why, you always want to do that, regardless of what platform it is. So anyway, kind of turn this into kind of a teaching, opportunity, but let me kind of reel it back in. At the end of the day, we have a Zoom tomorrow with these guys. We'll find out what's what. We'll find out what they're going to say. And again, I have no idea. I have no clue what they're going to say. I know there was a Zoom yesterday, not an official corporate Zoom, but it was like some of the upper leaders. Um, I forget what the ranks are at this platform, but some of the upper leaders held a private Zoom. I think it was only 100 people. I wasn't on. Um, because by the time I tried to get on, it was already maxed out because there was only 100 spots on the Zoom. So I got closed out of it. I don't know exactly what happened, but the feedback from other people that I know that were on it is they said, these leaders are excited. They're sticking together and so forth and so on. So again, I know the leadership, in this platform, they want this thing to go on, but ultimately it's going to be up to the owners. We'll find out tomorrow what their deal is. Is it going to continue? Are they going to let us withdraw? Are they going to let us update the correct wallet addresses and we move forward? Or, are they going to come up with some whatever, right? Something where it's like, hey, we're going to shut down for 30 days. We're going to stop withdrawals. I don't know what they're going to say. I'm just speculating. So again, I'm gonna find out just like everybody else. So if you want to get in on that, I'm sure they'll post inside of their Telegram details. I don't have the details. I don't have the time or anything like that. They haven't posted that just yet, but it'll be tomorrow. Okay. So just wanted to come on here, give you an update. Whether things are going good, and there's a lot of times when things are going good, things are going great. I'll come out and do a video, but I also owe it to you guys to come out when things aren't going so good and say, hey, this may happen with this platform. So, expect anything tomorrow. We'll see what these guys say. I want them to get it together. I want them to have a good solution and resolution moving forward for us. But at the same time, I never hold my breath with these platforms. So we'll see what happens. In any case, stay plugged in. Follow me on Telegram. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, I will catch you on the next update. Peace.